What's going on, guys? This is coming soon. Roger Taylor song. Mercury and Taylor share lead vocals. Song had been started during the jazz sessions. Okay, interesting. Let's get to it. Let's check it out. Let's do it. Bam. Some flange. That was actually kind of interesting. It almost sounds like they're not done with it in a way, right? It almost kind of sounds like it's not fully finished, but also it's kind of interesting. It's all right. I'm looking for anything on this album at this point. Really, I'm like looking for anything. You know, I don't super hate it, but I wouldn't specifically put it on. It's interesting. Kind of like the last song, Sail Away, Sweet Sister. It's like, okay. I don't specifically hate it, but it's not like, oh yeah, I really want to listen to this one. This is like the Brian May song that I want to listen to. I'd rather listen to Someday, One Day, or All Dead, things like that. I'd rather go to those than this. But, whatever. That's what it is. Okay, I think it's time for me to get into what's going on with this reception. So Record Mirror wrote in a contemporary review, after Zeppelin and even before the Scorpions is not a band that I got into, Queen are the most exciting band I've ever seen or heard. And I'm sure all you lovers of quality music will agree. Okay. Rolling Stone felt that it was nice to hear a Queen album with songs, not anthems, but opined that these guys know how this music should sound and feel, but they can't bend enough to get with it. Okay. Washington Post gave a scathing review, writing, after 5 years of unchallenging, dismal albums. Oh, now that's not right. This was supposed to be Queen's comeback. Oh, whatever. But no such luck. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this in some way. I don't see how this was a comeback album. This came out in 80. Jazz came out in 78. I mean, was that a long period of time for back then? Maybe. There was a period where like 2 years was nothing, right? But I mean, it's certainly a super long period of time now. You know, this is a while, but anyways. Okay, they're saying it's supposed to be a comeback album, and it's like, no, it's trash. The part that I don't agree with is 5 years of unchallenging, dismal albums. That's where I'm like, yo, you're wrong about that. In my opinion, you're wrong about that. But this, I'm not saying it's dismal, but in comparison to the previous 5 years worth of albums, maybe, I mean, but I just wouldn't use that word. It's not dismal. You can't have an album with at least those 3 songs, Play the Game, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and another one, Bites the Dust on it. That's not dismal. I just think of it how I said it before. It's like the difference between an album that you want to put on, you want to hear the whole album from top to bottom, versus an album where you don't even really need the album, you just need the singles. It's like, yeah, I like those 3 hits. Great. That's it. Everything else is filler. Or just not, I'm just not into it, or whatever. It's just not memorable, right? Steve Taylor, writing for Smash Hits, was equally as dismissive, writing, sandwiched between 2 slabs of Queen's usual symphonic and/or choral pomp rock lies a filling of utterly unoriginal corn. Yeah. Okay. Cream readers voted The Game the 7th greatest album of 1980. Really? Wow. The Grammy Awards in 1981, Queen and Mac were nominated for Producer of the Year, while another one, Bites the Dust, was nominated for Best Rock Performance by a Duo or Group of Vocal. Queen received an American Music Award nomination for Favorite Pop Rock Band Duo Group, while another one, Bites the Dust, received the award for Favorite Pop Rock Single. Okay, in a retrospective review, AllMusic said that the album's disco rock blends showed a band that has turned away from rock and towards pop, turning decisively pop, and it's a grand state-of-the-art circa 1980 pop album that still stands as one of the band's most enjoyable records. Oh. AllMusic would go on to name The Game as Queen's best album of the 80s. Pop Matters called The Game a regular old rock album. In 2008, outranked the album number 28 of 100 in a poll of more than 100 actors, comedians, right? Okay. 10 albums that left the most indelible impressions of their lives. Wow, this is I guess, yeah, to me this album is just not where it's at. Like, at all. It's just not where it's at. Nope. I like the singles, don't like anything else. Pretty much. All right, we do have one. Now that I said all that, I'm sure you want to have me check out the last song, right? I'm sure I'll see you there. This is Save Me, which sounds familiar to me. I feel like maybe was this on the compilation that I had when I was a kid? Maybe, I don't know, because it kind of sounds familiar, but maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing up bands or something like that. Anyway, Save Me is up next, closing out the album. I'll catch you then. Later.